Hey guys, it's Mai from cryptobae.cafe. In this segment, I wanted to discuss, so I want to discuss more products that help address NFTs and crypto in real life because I think everyone is so obsessed with like the concept of the metaverse. And I'm like, the metaverse is cool, but let's like open your eyes. Like what ways are they using cryptocurrency and NFTs to revolutionize products that currently exist? So this NFT, I'm a huge fan of this project. I hope, regulatory scrutiny doesn't like, you know, pick at it. But in all fairness, I really like this project. So basically what it is there's an NFT that represents a song and it's giving users the ability to receive streaming revenue from the song. So essentially like they made an NFT, the original artist or owner of the copyright receives the proceeds from the NFT, and then you buy the NFT, and then they're paying out streaming rewards. And I'm like, wait, I mean, I just like anything that puts the creator, the artist, um, with the capacity to like make money from their work instantly. Because if you know anything about the music industry, I don't know very much, but from what I've learned, because I like NFTs and I want them to be utilized more in the music industry, so artists get their bread first, opposed to the producer, the manager, the record label. That I want it to go to the artist first, trickle down to whoever, whenever. But it's their artistry, it's their work. They need. It breaks my heart when I hear artists say, "I only made so much from this album," with songs you've heard on repeat a whole year, and it's like they got $1,000 or something. Not $1,000, but like it's not in retrospect or in comparison to how popular the song was or how popular it was used, because of the licensing deals that come with the music industry that basically reduce the amount of money the artist receives from the work due to them having to finance themselves to pay for their tour, their production, their sound, their audio, their music videos. And it's just like, I understand labels trying to say, well, you have this image because of us, but you have independent artists like Brent Fayaz, but it's really just Brent. It's Brent's imagery, it's Brent's like team producers that he created amongst himself. It's not a record label. So that I think their argument goes both ways, but I really feel like it's more where the record label benefits from the use of an artist's work versus an artist, getting paid their livelihood and not having to make music to survive. Because I get it, like someone making music to make music is cool, but someone shouldn't have to make music to live. You shouldn't have to go to tour so you can make money. You should have the option to tour. You should have the option to like make music if you're in a musical space. But it kind of comes back to a thing where I'm gonna stop ranting soon. Where if you understand why music is like not trash, but it's like you're doing it based on numbers and projections and what's popular on TikTok. Like we don't want that. We want original music from original artists, but we're not getting that because their labels are, telling them this is trending, and you can kind of see what the industry looks like because of that. I would love to see what the industry looks like when artists have more control to their copyrights, their royalties, and their streams. You would see a different world to me, I think, but that's just my thoughts. Anyway, so it looks cute. They had Ric Flair. So, okay, so steps to get started. You have access to music ownership. Music creators sell parts of their future royalty streams on another block, giving you access to ownership in major tracks. You buy your share as an NFT. You go from just being a music lover to a music owner, which is great, right? I think fans should participate in the music business too, right? Like spend so much money on artists. Why, if it's a monetizable industry, I'm pretty sure fans who are aware would like to be involved. I would personally love to be involved. I'm fast. I didn't know that the way catalogs were distributed and ownership rights with them. Cut. It's not me. Cut. Um, earn royalties when songs are streams and get access to exclusive utilities. That's cool. Step 3, claim your royalties. Claim your royalties every 6 months and follow your song's performance on your profile. That's awesome. Like, and I heard they're even trying to update it so they can pay out like streams instantaneously. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm pretty sure, I don't know how often artists get actually paid from their label, but I'm pretty sure it's not that fast. Um, so another block is just a company that made it possible to invest in music. We work together with right holders, producers, writers, artists. That's awesome. Who divest a percentage of their master streaming rights to us. Wow, they're doing it the right way. This is good. Which we fractionalize and distribute via the blockchain. The fractionalized streaming rights are released as NFTs, and all holders will be receiving payments every 6 months based on streaming revenue. Previously, catalogs were only accessible to whales. We're bringing catalog collecting people, and I just want to highlight a huge issue with this. So catalogs are messy because it's like whoever knew of it could buy someone's catalog. And that's why you always hear people saying like, oh, they own their masters. And you're like, but like, why don't they own the rights to their music? If you really want to get into it, like this is highly problematic. I would rather a decentralized ownership of a catalog that is fractionalized rather than a strange rich man owning the rights to someone's life's work. It's weird. And this has been happening for decades, and everyone complains about it, but I don't think anyone sees a solution to it. I love this as a secondary option, and I'm pretty sure someone is pissed about this. Oh well. Okay, so how does it work? Right holders sell parts of their streaming royalties from digital service providers, Spotify, Apple Music, and Tidal. On another block, you can buy the streaming royalties in the form of NFTs containing additional assets and utilities. That's so cool. Once you own an NFT, you can enjoy the benefit and claim royalties generated by the song for life. Wow. If you want to, you can also sell your NFT on a third party. But they're also smart too, because the whole thing with NFTs, it's like, why do I need to keep it, right? I think, someone could buy it and sell it, right? But the average person seeing all this value and utility would keep the NFT. And that's when we tell people, people do create NFTs with very low utility. And that's why they're flipping it, because it's like, I don't think it's going to hold value. It doesn't have utility. I'm going to flip it, which is inherently a bad thing. People trade them, do whatever you want with them, right? But I love this because maybe you buy a certain amount of these. This is not investing advice, by the way. Not going to get me. Um, and then you keep like perhaps half for streaming revenue. Then every quarter you may sell half. I don't know, but like this is interesting. This would make me want to buy a lot of these NFTs because they have value, they have use. Like for example, just with Rihanna, I'm pretty sure if you would have bought her NFTs, the streaming revenue from that weekend alone was probably very, very high. So it's like you can not time the streaming revenue payout, but conceptually you can kind of gauge it like this artist is doing that artist is doing that. I know this song is going to be streamed more. I'm very interested as to why they chose to do an individual song versus an album. I would love if someone could explain that. It's fine either way. I just curious about what made them go that route. So if you want to, you can sell your NFT on a third party. Once sold, the new owner will receive royalties, enjoy the benefits. And see how simple it is to pass on ownership and royalties to another user. Very simple. It's not too crazy. So cool. When I purchase NFT, what do I get? As a collector, you'll tap onto the recording royalties from the streaming services. You will receive streaming royalties and access to exclusive benefits with another block community. The NFT includes a real world legal contract specifying the terms of streaming royalties and guaranteeing real world ownership for the NFT holder. Unique artwork created by NFT artists for each drop. That's cool. And custom soundtrack for each drop. That's so cool. So again, so NFTs are really cool because we can attach contracts to them. So you can see your ownership right at the time purchase. You can see what that constitutes and everything in it. That's why NFTs are going to be, when you start using them for real things, you can get contracts for a lot of things. But people only think they're pictures of JPEGs. And it's like, no, honey, we can authenticate items now and have proof on a digital blockchain. Like, we need this. Hermes, Louis Vuitton, like so many brands need authentication because the fakes look identical to the real. I forgot what brand said they were going to stop authenticating things. They just couldn't tell anymore. And I was like, that's bad. Our utility, our main goal is to deliver transferable unity to our holders, not one off. That's cool. As part of our core unity, our holders have real ownership of royalty streams. Our second utility is access to gated Discord community of shareholders, as well as access to our future events. Our third utility is receiving priority and instant allowed list for our upcoming drops. The team is continuously working to add new high quality transferable utility, but as Swedes, we prefer to under promise and over deliver. I like that. I prefer that approach for people to like, we're working on it, opposed to like, you know how some NFT communities are like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, this is our roadmap, we're gonna build a doll next week, we're gonna like go to New York and have a like, it's like, are we ever gonna do these things, or can you just be realistic as to what your intentions are with your roadmap? I like that. Where is the NFT stored? The NFTs are ERC-721 tokens with custom ID, where the ownership is a percentage for each song is stored on the Ethereum blockchain. All assets are uploaded to IPFS storage and connected to each NFT. So you basically can keep them in your wallet because they're ERC-21 tokens. How does an artist win? How does the artist win? Because it's very important. By moving ownership in the music industry to people who truly love music, we can increase the value of music, also make it clear to artists with the value of their rights. This means that no future artist will agree to an 80-20 deal where 80% of the rights go to the label, and of course, eventually the artist can go directly to another block community to fund their next project, including their. You guys, this is what I love to see. A lot of people don't understand. Like, this is like what I fall in love with crypto and NFTs. Like, just the capacity to like give ownership rights to the people that create the things that we enjoy, that bring us happiness and joy. The fact that they're not paid first is so again, so how do artists win? By moving ownership into the music industry to people who truly love music, we increase the value of the music and also make it clear to artists what the value of their right is. This means that no future artist will agree to an 80-20. And why does an 80-20 deal even exist to start with? Where 80% of the rights go to the label, and of course, eventually the artist can go directly to another block. Ugh, I love that. I really like this concept. How does another block community win? We're working hard to deliver big hits. You will be able to co-own major tracks that make you proud, and it will make you feel like a real OG record label resident. You will, of course, receive royalties when your song is streamed, and on top of that, we will be working with some nice exclusive utilities and incentives, but keep in mind the main utility will always be World War assets that your NFT represents. World War asset team, right here. Okay, I'm stuck. That's cool. There's some people on the same page. The share of the streaming rates you own while holding the NFT. For some more details, check the holder benefits. I like this. This is simple. This is how can I sell my NFT? You can sell your NFT via another black market. They have their own marketplace too, which I think is really cute, or a third-party market space. When can I expect royalty payouts? We are in close contact with rights holders as quickly as possible to send royalties to our holders. We're striving to make payouts as seamless as possible, depending on the track. The royalty payouts will differ, but we will also keep you posted along the way. Okay, I need more information about this. But outside of everything, I think this is a really, really cute concept. Let's go look at their marketplace. Right quick. She's already sold 170 ETH. I think this is like since the Super Bowl. Um, I think this is like just even for smaller artists, I think this could be huge. Like this. I think it's really cute. So this is, let me go. I think they were removed. I think OpenSea removed them without their permission. I was watching one of the founders on an interview and he said they didn't contact us before. And I have my, you know, feelings about OpenSea. I'm not gonna take this video to make comments, but I'm glad people are developing other NFT marketplaces. So it's a lot to say. Yeah, really cute. They have a mint phase. They've already had that. They have a allow list where they allow people to connect their wallet so they can purchase. Um, it went live on February 9th. If I want to connect you can, okay. So you would just connect to the site, connect your wallet. Which I love that. Just connect to wallet and then about your business. And they have their public sale. And you can see the streams. That's interesting. I love that. And the predictions, you can see a 6.1 return, a 6.5, a 6.8. Oh, so you can kind of calculate your returns, but obviously nothing's guaranteed. I have the song popularity. By owning Bitch Better Have My Money token, you gain priority access into our invite only list for the next drop. So when I guess you buy an NFT, they invite you in to buy another one for a new song, I suppose. And you get to gain access to a gated community of music owners. I really like this. So receive royalties alongside the deputy and Rihanna. Oh, cool. So Rihanna's getting royalties too. That's what I was most concerned about. I would like artists to receive the royalties as well. And how much are they selling? They're selling well. They're doing well financially. That's dope. And then if I were to take this, I think I could be able to see. Dope. You can see the contract. Perfect. What if you wanted to look up your leasing contract? Same way. We don't even have access to it after they're signed. It's clear. I'm sorry, I don't want to dox this person. It says, I love this because someone who's done into crypto can easily read this and understand that. No, you're not easily read it and understand it, but you can. It explains the ownership amount, ownership agreement, blockchain address. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna sit here because I love to read contracts. I'm just gonna. Mm. So and then perfect. So you can see the token ID. You can see the genre. They have the genre. Genre. Some people have it. What drop it is. The artist. I love this song name. Rights holder. Deputy. Wait, I guess it's the company. I like this. This is cute conceptually. I haven't found any issues I will probably find. I like this a lot. And I like that everything is viewable. I mean, they have a lot of movement. I think it's good. I think it's a great concept, a great project. and it's on ETH. Bravo. Okay, guys. So this is gonna wrap this up because you know I can talk forever. Um, I like it a lot. Um, I think it's really cool. And it's a producer. Oh, the rights holder is the producer. That's fucking dope. I'm sorry, excuse my French. So I think the rights holder that holds it with the artist, so it's you, the rights holder, buyer, rights holder, and artist. So producers getting bread too. Wow. I know someone is pissed. I want if anyone knows someone that's in the record industry, please comment or DM me because I really want to know the opinion of someone who knows about that that's from the industry. Like I know that someone's bad. Again, this is so cool. You can see price for NFT. Damn, they were tooted on NFT day, mint day, and they're still sitting at 600 from the ninth. That's good. That's dope. How long is the copyright? Yeah, dope project. The site is anotherblock.io. Um, please explore it. I think this is a really genius concept, and it's not only genius, it's executed just really well. Very clean, very like you can see what's going on. Now, I will say, and I don't, I hate to be, I love this concept. They're not in the US, they are in Sweden. So let's start here. The US can only do so much. They love to like, but they're going to try to say some, but I mean, their need to qualify everything as security is so annoying. Like, do you know what a security is, Mr. Gary Gensler? Like, some of these things are just really cool. Just like, let it be. It's just, I don't think what they believe is security can qualify for something of this nature. This is very intelligent and restructuring the way people are dealing with streaming revenue, which has already been diluted. It's like, how, so you have an issue with something, you want to label it security, but why do you not have an issue with the way the record labels have 80/20, 360 deals? Like, that's insane. Like, if you want to get into it, where was the SEC at when all of these weird deals are being set up and artists are being robbed of their royalties and their catalogs and their masters? I don't want to hear it. And I know I'm going to hear it, but I hope that the SEC pick somebody else, pick anyone else, because I think these types of projects are in their own league. They're not securities. Yes, you may get profit from them, but what you describe as security is a traditional vehicle with traditional streaming did not exist. Like none of these things existed. So to say that it could possibly be security based upon a 1940s classification before they used computers to analyze stock is inherently ignorant. So give us a new definition or stop bothering people making great concepts that really, really could change people's lives if implemented correctly and facilitated correctly. This is groundbreaking. So I just hope it doesn't end up in a weird thing. Praying for them because this has so much potential. Because it's like, what if an artist was able to do this to 50% of their catalog? Like instead of like, haven't you heard Justin Bieber recently sold his catalog for 200 million? You had Justin Timberlake recently sold his catalog, and obviously 200 million. I'm not a millionaire. If someone's, however, let's think if someone offered this and hey, keep ownership for it, we have a different path for you. You can still retain majority ownership and sell a portion of your streaming rights. I'm pretty sure every artist will want to do this. They're like, hey, if I'm only sharing the streaming rights, but I'm not giving away the whole ownership of my life's work, okay. Because I don't believe you have to share your catalog to be wealthy. I think there's a way to pull wealth from your work without giving away the full ownership. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope I didn't rant too long. Like, comment, and subscribe. It is hard out here for a content creator of color in crypto. Okay. Most people don't listen to me, but I be knowing some stuff. So please support my channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Please find me there. Please tap in with me. Please ask me questions. I like to talk about these things endlessly. Okay? All right. You be well. Okay. Bye.